This evening we are going to do the final wash of the Hotpoint 9530A Electronic 1000 Plus Next Generation Series washing machine on the channel. So, keep yourselves tuned in, watch in HD because you're watching Florence Ballard A3060, the channel made in loving memory of the original Supreme Florence Ballard and Hoover's first 1100 RPM washing machine, the A3060 Electronic 1100. Well, here she is, guys. The April 1986 Hotpoint 9530A Electronic 1000 Plus in Spring Almond and Brown, aka Barbara, as I christened her. This is going to be a final wash load on this channel. Not final wash load in real life. She'll probably do about 3 more of my workloads and some other things. We're looking at the date for her to go into storage Friday. She'll go into our communal shed that we've got. I'm going to declutter it. And then Saturday, hopefully, I think that's the Saturday, the new machine is arriving. And of course, as I said, no one gets to know anything beforehand. You only will know when I reveal it. I know hopefully I'm soon to get the A3060 repaired. Got the parts coming for that, and we'll see what happens with her. That old woman, that's what I call her. She don't ever want to work. So as promised, guys, here's the massive bed throw. We're being a little bit different with the detergent. Of course, we're using the same detergent, Tide, but I'm going to use the Australian Comfort Aromatherapy because I'm not hinting at too much here about something. I'm going to reveal that a little bit later down the line, presumably just before I go to America. I'll tell you about what's going on. But anyway, oh, there's the other bits of the stash left there because I have to get to the at the back is all the foreign detergents, as I say. So we're going to get on. I'm going to do my favourite program in this machine. Program 1, 85 degrees Celsius white cotton, boil wash. I love doing that. Let's get a close up of me doing that. I've always loved that. The push, that sound of the door seal, and the fact the door opens 180 degrees. I mean, I'm not sad because there will be probably, you know, as you know me, there will be other 9.5 series coming in, and it's not as if she's going anywhere. She's just having a rest, and this machine does deserve a rest. She is the daily driver in this house for all my clothes. It gets used more than the Mila does. That's saying something. So she puts up with a lot. I'm hoping she will put on a show with this for our last video. So here comes. Love it though. As I say, I'll do a full scoop. Do you know what, actually? I wonder if we should do a pre-wash. Yeah, let's do a pre-wash as well. Oh, in that case then I better take out the limescale tablet because you can't use it on a pre-wash because it will just be dissolved immediately. Alright, we'll do a pre-wash just to make the cycle longer, because that was the first wash she ever did on this channel. Yeah, alright. Then of course, the Comfort Sweet Peony. It's like cowpole, it looks like. Remember the first time we used that? That's when we did a long break of not filming this machine. We'll set the program. Start with the pre-wash heavy soil. Don't want any options yet. And without further ado, we'll start her. And when she stops, I'll throw that in. Okay. Let's set the mood. Capture a washing from afar before I move up closer. Bloody fast fill that is. That's complete cold water that is, as I described in the all cycles and options video. If you hear my phone go off, guys, it's just because so many people are wishing me today, so. She's taking her time to fill. No, I'm glad she's in that spot though. There we go, click, that'll be it. And off we go. Now, Barbara. So I said the pre-wash heats to 40, but roughly 22 minutes long. Pretty much nearly everything in my room has been washed in foreign detergent. Got my bedding to do as well. I'll do that in the meter, I think. Obviously not tonight, but another night. I love how you can hear the dry belt squeaking. I reckon that is going to foam up quite a bit on the pre-wash it will, and then on the main wash that I won't denature it again. And we'll judge by the first distry drain what kind of a spin we're going to get. Twang. Good to get the A3060 back on this channel though. Machine's never given in though. The proper Hotpoint should. Distry drain for pre-washing. That interlock is buzzing like crazy it is. Let's see what sort of thing we're going to get. Oh. See how it can't tumble it? That's what I'm saying, it'll ball that up. Oh, bloody hell, yeah. Found balance there, but it's still trying to. Yeah, see, look. You can see that. Yeah, you can hear it's struggling to balance that. Oh my god. is the 2-minute distribute, which does, yeah. It basically does it for the entire length of a spin. Of course, what I'll do is I'll stop the machine when she gets to the rinse hole, to the bow tie mark, bow tie motive, and then wait for the door to unlock, and I'll add the limescale tablet in. It's still trying to redistribute. It's trying to tumble, and that's with the tachometer adjusted, so the distribution is slightly faster for that. Worry about the spins we're going to get, especially once it's done 85 and it becomes more bouncier. Well, best way to end a 21st birthday. Brilliant. Done quite a lot of videos today, actually 3 videos in one day, and then 2 of the trains. So funny, it's trying to redistribute. It's funny. I'm trying to remember when it ends so I don't get a jump. It doesn't make me jump when it tries to spin. Oh god. Okay, so that's stopped there. 20-second wait, and then of course I add the limescale tablet in. Alright, I've added the limescale tablet. Machine's on program 1, 85 degrees Celsius white cotton. Let's go. If I can get so you can see the main sight coming on. And what I've done, I thought I'd put the limescale tablet on the door seal, so you can see it throwing in the water there. I've attached the lamp to the tripod. That's pure like, there you go, that's all the tide coming in there. That's pure like 50-degree water that is coming in there. That's what helps keep it clean. There's no limescale in that water. Because I want to catch the reaction of the limescale tablet when water hits it. Bloody hell, that must be foaming up quick. Let's have a look. Ready? You'll see it how it froths up. When water hits it, it becomes all, there you go. So it's dissolving. You might have seen the drum drop a little bit there. Look at that. That's what clears up that limescale. That's clearing up any limescale there. Here we go, ready? Let's click for the half load. Here we go. Brisk action that is. That's just like pure hot water going in there. Can you see how the suds go down though? If you see the bit of green in there, that's still the limescale tablet getting dissolved, just that top part. How it just all goes down. That's how hot that water is. There you go. That's the main wash level. Well, and the rinse level as well, unless you select half load. So I get a close up so you can see that you can properly see the wash action on this. The sound you hear the springs is because as the machine goes into wash, the motor just jerks the whole drum to one side. See how it goes down. How hot is that? It's like 40, it's about 50 that is, yeah. Enzyme stopped being active about 37 degrees or so. 40, just over 40. Timer reset. That filled relatively fast actually for a hot water. Oh, then again though, this is not very absorbent though. If it was a load of towels though, it would take forever. Love that sound of the motor though. Let's see if the temperature's gone up anymore. Yeah, it's about 45 that is, so. Hopefully the timer will advance. Yeah, that's a short time. Heating stage now. I'll just show you the difference in tumbles again. Let's see. Oh no, we aren't heating just yet, it's the next one. No, heat is coming now, but the heat and tumbles commence on the next click. Probably have a lot of steam coming out the drawer on this. Go right down there. It's just the oxygen that gets the foam up. We're now heating to 85. Short tumbles. We're currently at about I'd say that's about 70. I'd say between 70 and 75. That is. It took no time to get to that. About 15 minutes. Doing nicely though. Really heating up well though. Can hear it. You can tell how clean that throw is anyway, because it's just been washed and washed and washed. It was at the bottom of the pile of all the sheets and blankets and whatnot. That won't dry in the. Well, I'll probably stick it in a spin dryer afterwards, but and then I know how to dry it out. I'll stretch it across my room, I think. It's well worth taking the day off today off work for this. If we see any of the close-up action. See how quickly it all goes down. Wait till it gets to 85, you see how quickly all those suds will drop. machine is now heated to 85. I can smell it from upstairs, so I just had a shower. So I'll advance now. No, timer reset. Smelling lovely though. This bathrobe still smells of that time. I've been wearing it like day in, day out. Sort out this mealer because the fact that the machine is sitting so far, like to the left or right, kind of irritates me. Yeah, that's fine. Pulled it away from the edge. Bloody love that motor, I do. GEC Hotpoint motor. That'll be in advance. Let's have a look. That'll be the heat retaining stage now. Oh, here comes the heater. And the short tumbles now. Blimey, it's like percolating. Bloody hell. Bring the camera closer, you'll hear that. That's well loud, that heater. Oh yeah, the whole cabinet of this machine is so hot right now. As well as the heat from that light, I can really feel the heat coming off the door. And I'm about half a metre away from that. I could smell the tide from upstairs coming out of that drawer. These machines getting a good clean out, I guess. But I will run an 85 degrees Celsius maintenance wash on this machine. Look how hot the plug gets. That's nice warm. Okay, it's slightly warm. Blimey. Definitely does clean out the lime scale though. Distribution drain. Let's judge what we're going to get. Well, that is quite advanced. Shooting that tide into the sink. I remember the distribution goes slightly faster on it after a water wash. You want to touch that water at all. It gives the sink a hell of a good clean out though. It's not too bad, I guess. Yeah. Interlock. Oh, first rinse with a bang. Bloody hell! Just threw itself. Sure why the motor's making that sound. Oh shit! Whoa! I caught that hose in time. Bloody hell! Hose just tried to shoot out. Okay, that's really scary foamy, that is. Oh, that could be... Oh, that's unbalanced. Oh god, that could be a jumping spin. I'm going to just pull back in case it is one. You just have to look and see that. Yeah, okay, that is unbalanced. I want to capture it moving. It's going to be a subtle, I think. Bloody hell! Comes the sod lock. That was violent, that was. Oh, Tide always gives the best sod lock. Well, there we go. We got a violent spin on my YouTube video. Oh, that was a proper bang, that was. Oh, sinks all like. I don't know why it's not sitting straight there properly. That was a very hard knock, that was, from the machine. Here, the distribution speed is a lot faster though. Trust me, I think it's going to be well worse than that. Comes the buzzing interlock. Wow! Unbalanced and a sod-lock in one. That sounds scary. Pouring out sods. One of them's going to be a jump, I think it is. Let's see. Again. Oh, she's trying. I'm going to get a second sunspot, are we? Just trying. Sounds like the shock absorbers to me. Second rinse. Oh no, look at it all pouring back in. Oh, it's like whipped cream in there. See, it's the cold water that brings it down. It's the cold water that brings down the suds. I'm not trying to get the showering of the water in there. Yeah. I can feel it immediately cooling down though. Here we go, second intermediate spin. Let's see. Oh god. It tries to, you see what it is, it balls it up. Oh my god, that's... Oh my god. Oh. She's trying. I'll pull the camera back again though. If I pull it up a bit, and hide here. I'm going to run back. It's going to run over here. Quite frankly, don't want to be... Yeah, that's unbalanced again. I think every spin's going to be unbalanced with this. Oh, that hose is trying to come loose again. Here we go. What's going to happen? Shock absorber's knocking though. Look at that. Love that sunspot. It handles it so well. I'll see why it's doing this though once pulling itself out like that. Oh, it's when the machine moves that. That's hilarious. I love the rhythm of the distribute. Gets me giddy ultra balls. Here we go. That's like nearing 600. That is. This is where I can get it to go up to 1,000 if I wanted. There we go. Ooh, thump, thump. And third rinse. Clearing up the suds now we are. Can I get the showering? There you go, a bit there. It's like very simple programming, but it works well. That's one thing. Feels very. I love how fast the machine feels though, that's one thing. I wonder what the next spin is going to be like. Third intermediate spin. What joys does she bring us now? Oh, we distributed quite quickly though, we did. Oh, hang on. No, she's trying. And she's succeeding. And yeah. I put the camera far back in case the machine decides to walk. No, he's getting unbalanced, yeah. Oh, that's getting unbalanced. Oh my lord. Not sure she'll walk though. Yeah. Oh my Jesus Christ! What the hell was that? Bloody hell! Whoa! Like, the camera just moved out! Jesus! I actually ran after the machine, I did. I told you she put on a show. Maybe she's not happy about it. Oh my god. If that throw goes to one side of the drum, I am telling you, I am running the hell out of this kitchen. I told you one was coming, and I knew it was going to be that spin that did it. Wow. I don't know why I go running after the machine. It's not. By the time I get to it, from where I'm standing, it's already going to have done the damage. It'll do that again, I think. Let's pull back in case she does it again. I'm just pulling back in case she does it again. Bloody hell. That was something else, that was. You just see it's like pummeling the front of the machine. If I push it back, just come forward again. Where do you think you're going, Barbara? Final rinse, taking in. Here comes the Australian part now. Push the machine back quickly. Blimey! She's violent tonight. Maybe she's had a little bit too much tonight. A little too much time. Maybe she doesn't want me to take her into storage, she's getting angry with me. Right, so that is definitely going in the unbalanced loads compilation. That had been the A3060 doing that, we'd be chasing that machine all over the kitchen. Wow. Well, I guess we did want that to happen. That goes to King of Zanussi's 1301. That one. Wow. Oh, that conditioner smells lovely actually, you can smell it. That's incredible, that was. I wonder what the final spin's going to be like. If that throw was any heavier though, it would struggle to distribute it. I love the bang of the solenoid valve. It shuts off. I'm going to have to look at why the motor's sounding like it's so rough. Can't be the carbon brushes, and it wouldn't be those yet. Final spin. What's it got to stop? Oh my god. No way. Oh my dear lord. If that spins that. But you know what? She's. Oh. Oh god. What is this bloody machine doing? Seriously? Oh, that is going to spin that. Okay, I'm running out of kitchen. This is going to be the most violent spin of 2018. Oh my god. My heart rate's going up seeing that. Shit. That is a get the hell out of the kitchen spin, that is. This was the kind of spin I hated as a child. Here we go. I heard the springs go there. I suppose that didn't bang the casing of the machine. Oh my god. Wow. You see this? My hands are actually shaking from seeing that. That was scary. Did move though quite a bit. And that's going to go up to 1,000 like that. So that's going to be really loud. King of Zanussi's 1301, yeah, this is definitely for you. And all the other unbalanced load enthusiasts out there. Oh. Put it closer so you can see what an unbalanced load does. Here we go. Yes. Oh, that's scary. Like, if I saw that as a kid, I knew what was coming. 95 or any of the Hotpoints, to be honest. Let's try. Okay, here we go. Famous Hotpoint spin for the last time. Increase your volume. Savor this moment, guys. Jesus! He's struggling. Waterlock, yeah, it's a waterlock spin. Watch how she deals with it though, so well. Slowly getting faster. That is so unbalanced, that is. Slowly getting faster. Vibrating like crazy, that's crazy like this. One thing that happens is the drawer starts opening because there's nothing to hold it back. We run out of battery. I have to hold it by hand. That is incredibly loud, that is. There we go. Oh my goodness me. Well, what a surprise that was. And there we go. It's the last loaded wash of the 9530. Let's just stick that in like that. I think my mum's going to get up to see what the noise was about probably. And we just empty the conditioner drawer. So smelling half Australian, half American. Good combination. Hands are still kind of... Okay. Just obviously this will be spun in the spin dryer just to give it that bit of extra dryness. But actually that's pretty damn dry for coming out of Well, not even a 1000, that was just about 970 or so. You know, after so many washes though, the bearings are still intact. The only thing that this machine's ever had as a replacement was the carbon brushes, which always go on GEC Hotpoint machines, GEC motors, and it also had the solenoid valve replaced and a new tub seal. Aside from that, nothing has ever gone wrong on this machine. I mean, it's had replacement trims. Those things are not parts of the machine really. They're just the finishing touches. So anyway, guys, this marks the end now of this. I'm just gonna. So I thought I would just join this little bit to the video because it's the last time this machine is being featured for the moment on the channel. Does not mean the end of it. It's the same thing like Millie. It will just be for quite some time because there are some very important changes going on this year. I'm not going to tell too much yet. We'll probably leave that maybe around the end of May, I might say it, just before I go to America, because I'm going to America this year. My dates are June the 1st till June the 20th, and I'm going with, as you know, Princess Brown, the one that we saw in Texas, and she always joins my live streams. And another guy called Anthony Anderson. He's the other guy that does live streams with me on Instagram when you guys see. But I mean, yeah, we're going to be going to Detroit, Wisconsin, and then I may be going to Orlando in Florida. And I'll be getting lots of theme park vlogs. Going to get a GoPro for that so I can take you on the roller coasters with me and Princess. Now, onto this machine. This machine, the 9530 that I call Barbara. As you know, I do name my washing machines very much the same way that a lot of American car collectors, you know, they call it the car stuff. The only other guy I know that really shares this sort of common interest in doing that is, well, the guy that I always speak highly of, Hotpoint Guy 1600, Joe. He names all his machines. To be honest, I've lost count of all the ones he's got. But I remember like Matthew is his WT960. He actually put on his video actually. It said Matthew the WT960. God, that lamp is like so bright. And he's got like Adam the LG, George the Hotpoint WM23. I think he named a few of his WMAs, but I can't remember what the WMAs were called. But if I had to be honest about this machine, well, this machine was the first machine I got for myself. The Miele is owned by me and Mum until we move. Then hang on, let me just shut that phone off for a second because it's getting a little bit annoying. Who was that? Okay, so she's the first collection piece, the first machine I collected, as you know where I got her from. Didn't pay anything for her. The only thing I paid for is all the parts to the machine, and that's pretty much cost me nothing, to be honest. Probably, I'd say in total I've probably paid over time £70 worth of parts in over 2 years for this machine. Which, a few of the parts were damaged by myself, but the door, that was done by myself. But I mean, this machine's proper taking a beating in this house. The machine becomes a daily driver, used more than the Miele. Which is one of the reasons she's the first machine to go into storage. She's going to go into, well, she'll be stored until much later on. I don't want to stress the machine out anymore. I mean, you know, it's not that it does stress it out, but you know, it's a vintage machine. It's a 9.5 series. It can only take so much. It can only take so much unbalanced loads and whatnot. Plus, I've got to make room for the new machines that are coming in. As I said, I don't tell anyone what they are. You'll find out when they arrive. But the first one is going to arrive on Saturday, hopefully. And if it does, well, be revealing the machine there, and it will come and sit in this spot here. Millie won't be put in storage yet. I'll take over the warranty on that, and then once I sort stuff out, because I'll bring other Mieles into the collection. It's just we need a machine for my mum to use, you know. So if I get a Miele, it's fine. I can show her how to use it. But I got this machine 14th of September 2016, although she wasn't up and running till 14th of October. And obviously, unlike the Hoover A3060, this machine can be used quite a lot, and it has survived through a lot. The A3060 is it's like a machine that's falling to bits really if you're not careful. I mean, that's what they're mainly for, preservation, those machines. Which is why the A3060, after I get her up and running, hopefully, and I'll probably do about 3 or 4 more wash loads on the channel. She'll put in storage in my shed along with the 9530, and she will be put in, unlike the Hotpoint, which will come out probably once a month. I might bring her out again to race another machine. At the moment I don't think there's any wash races here. That'll be after when I move. She will be going into semi-retirement, which basically means the machine is just as a collection piece. So as I said, I'm now focusing on getting the machines that I have on my list, that I want to collect, childhood machines and whatnot. I might focus on the WMAs next, but if, so they're around every corner, so I don't need to be too fussy on that. But no, I mean, thanks to, the laundry centre, I got the proper door this machine needs and a full trim here. This is probably one of the only times I've ever found a 9.5 series with all the body, with the cabinet trims intact, because normally these are smashed halfway through. They're very brittle plastics. I mean, the ones that I took off it just broke in my hand. I didn't even put any force on it at all. It literally held it out. It literally just cracked in my hand. But this machine's been what everyone knows my channel for, really, because the A3060 has hardly been featured on this channel. Only in total 4 videos we did of that machine. But no, this machine has been in everything, really. I still remember that day how excited I was to get this machine up and running, and she's been a big chapter in my life. One machine is, I didn't realise how crazy people would be for this machine. To be honest, even though the machine's not a new generation with the rocker switches and the fancy chrome door, if I had to be honest, because I want to have a range, one example of every range of Hotpoint's 9.5 series, out of the April 1986 range, this machine was the one that I did want. Because I wasn't too keen on the 9540s. I don't know, it's just the vertical spin slider to me isn't, I'm saying I wouldn't have one, but this is what I wanted. The 9530. I saw a lot of this model as I was little, this and I think the 9534 I saw. But I never saw an almond one. And as I say, there's 5 9530s in preservation, 4 9530s in preservation, 3 of which are almond models. You got mine. In date order, really, it would be, I think it's mine. Well, mine is the earliest one because it's April 1986, from the year that these machines were actually introduced, year and month. Chris's one is, I think it's October 1987, because these were run April 1986 to March 1988. Then the 95X4 models came in. And then, so this was replaced by a 9534. And then Matchbox 3236H has got one, which doesn't bear the right hand side trims on it. I don't know what year that one's from. And then, I don't know if the guy still has it. His name was Mark Tubb. He had a 9530W. It's the only white and brown 9530 I know of in preservation. So this model has got some preservation to it. I'm looking to get the matching 9320A dryer, and after I move, we'll have them next to each other. Same with the Hoover. Need to get the D6042. In fact, I do know someone who does have one of those dryers. I think they do want to give it to me, so we'll see. I'm not going to ramble on too much more, guys. I don't want to make this video like 2 hours long. I could tell you everything about this machine, but despite the fact I'm scared, I'm scared of the 9.5 series with their violent spins, I love this machine. I do. I love Hotpoint. Hotpoint are the brand I trust. Even though Hoover, I do like the A3060, but you're going to see more of Hotpoint in my collection, probably out of this and Hoover, because they're easier to work on. I could work on this machine without the help of anyone, but the Hoover I do need a bit of help. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But for a 4.1 kilogram drum, that's a generous 4.1 kilogram. That's washed loads in there, and it's put up with so much, But it's well built. It is a machine that is built to last. You wouldn't see a Hotpoint Ultimate S-Line or something like that, Futura. You wouldn't see it lasting as long as this. I know maybe modern machines, okay, not all of them last like 1 to 2 years. Some can last about 4 to 5 years. But, I won't see something like that lasting 32 years, because this machine's actually 32 now. This week, this machine turns 32. So we share the same sort of birthday. This is one thing about this machine that I'm close to it for that. I just wish I wasn't so scared that I could sit in front of it, but it was due to an experience that I had as a child with one that has sort of terrified me with that. So, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean I don't, it's partially the sound of it going into spin that tends to alarm me if you're close to it, because it is pretty loud. And you know, I can hear it from upstairs sometimes. It does actually scare me if I hear it upstairs. And then it is just how incredibly violent they can be when they jump, you know. So there's a reason I go running towards the machine when it does that, because I'm trying to stop it from hitting something. Because if this plastic was to collide with the cabinet, it would crack it. So, but yeah, she's served very well. Serial number 04510946, but the 04 means April. And it's model number 9530A/1, Group 1. So it is of the first ones to come off the production line. But she's smelling half American and a bit of Australian now. But you know what? Thank you, Barbara, for everything you've done for me and my viewers. My viewers love you. And we do look forward to seeing you again soon. And we say happy birthday to her as well. And have a good rest. I mean, she's gonna do like a boil wash, maintenance wash, and do the rest of my work clothes this week. Then after that, she's gonna be given a rest, and I'll show you partially me moving her in. God, I feel kind of emotional. I do. I don't know why. I just feel so emotional with this. Moving her out of this house. I don't know. It's just the whole thing of how much she's been in this collection and everything. It's just, you know what I mean. I didn't used to think much of these 95s, the next generation models, but I didn't think I'd grow so attached to one. I dread to think what would have happened if I hadn't saved this machine. Because I might have passed it on and said, but I thought, you know what, I said, no, get it. It's a 95. And since then, nothing vintage has ever shown up at BHF worth saving. So I'm just glad that I did save this machine. Would have been scraps. And I'm glad that my uncle brought her home in my car. If I asked the drivers to, they would have smashed the fascia on this machine. That's why I specifically told no one to touch it. I said, I'll move it. So, hopefully when we move, she'll be dancing all over my garage or whatever. You can dance, do what you want in that garage. Thank you, Barbara. I don't care what you guys think. I love this machine. I'm proud to have her. Not bad for a machine for free, hey? So guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you for being here with my journey with this machine and supporting me. Supermatic James Rankin, thank you for the help you've given me with this machine and training me up to fix a 95 or any GEC Hotpoint, and also Selfix UK. You guys won't see this, but Selfix UK, you also helped me with repairing this machine.